Hi, this is Amanda from Berroco, and I'll be demonstrating some of the most commonly used decrease stitches in our patterns. The yarn I'm using is Berroco Vintage. In this video, I'll be covering knit 2 together, knit 3 together, slip slip knit, and slip 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 knit. We'll start with knit 2 together, which is usually abbreviated as K2tog. This stitch is exactly like it sounds. Instead of knitting just one stitch, you insert your needle through the next 2 stitches and knit them as one. So if I were normally knitting a stitch, I would insert my needle from the left to the right through the front leg of the loop, just like that. But to knit 2 together, I'm going to insert it into the second stitch on my left needle and the first stitch. So when you look at my needle, you can see it's poking through both of those stitches instead of just one. And then I go ahead and knit it just like I normally would. And that's a knit 2 together. Knit 3 together is usually abbreviated as K3tog, and it's basically the same thing as a knit 2 together, except you're decreasing 2 stitches instead of 1. So with a knit 2 together, I went into the second stitch on my left needle, but a knit 3 together, I'm going to go into the third. And I'll insert my needle through the front legs of all 3 of those stitches, like so. And then I can knit them together as one, just like I normally would. And now I've decreased 2 stitches. Slip slip knit is abbreviated as SSK. And we usually use this decrease to slant in the opposite direction of a knit 2 together. To work the stitch, you slip your next 2 stitches knitwise, then insert the tip of your left needle through the front loops of those 2 stitches, and then knit them together. And that's a slip slip knit. A slip 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 knit is abbreviated SSSK, and this stitch is just like an SSK, except you're decreasing 2 stitches instead of 1. So you slip the next 3 stitches knitwise, and then insert the left needle through the front of those 3 loops, and then knit them all together as one. Then you have 2 stitches decreased.